Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 24 of the Battleship Brawl tournament. This episode, in this secondary match, we've got the Shark Fin by Varian 101 going up against the Kawachi by Teamaker, which, as always, has those issues with spawning because no matter where I put it, something is in the wrong spot. But anyway, as this is a secondary bracket match, the loser will be going home. And that'll be it for them. They will be eliminated from the tournament. So yeah, here we go. Round one, start. Going into this, I feel like the Shark Fin has somewhat of an advantage, unless it's using aim point. If it's using aim point, then the Kawachi fleet is going to have quite an advantage over it, because it does have very good distraction elements, as we've seen, but it does not appear that is the case. And, oh, well, no, it did aim up here, so maybe some of them do and some of them don't. There are two mainframes, so it's possible one has aim point and the other one does not. But I feel like yeah, geez, that's exactly what I was about to talk about. I feel like the durability of the Kawachi here is not strong enough to withstand the Shark Fin's firepower if it actually takes hits. And it looks like my thoughts on that are pretty correct, because it is getting hammered. And the Dagger frigates, while they're definitely neat little ships, their guns are just way too small to do any significant damage. Like, see, that they just hit that barrel and didn't shear it off. Like, a direct hit on the barrel did not destroy the barrel. Oh, wow, I was expecting more damage from that shot. Seems like it didn't do a whole lot, and then this gun seems to have been knocked offline. But the Kawachi is so badly damaged at this point. It's going to be very hard for it to come back from that, but it does still have a gun, so it is not over yet. I thought that shell might hit the Dagger frigate over there, but it fell a little bit short. Oh, the Kawachi is really low in the water. It's actually 80% in sinking, I think. I think it is despawning. No, not quite. Let's see if the timer's on it. Ah, yes it is. It is about to despawn. And there it goes. The Kawachi has been sunk by the Shark Fin. And now it just has to defeat the Dagger frigates to claim victory here. Which they are small, fast vessels that are a little bit difficult to hit, but they can't do any damage. At this point, it's basically just waiting until the until either the Shark Fin kills them or the timer runs out, because the Shark Fin can't land any effective damage due to barrel damage and them being small maneuverable targets. Oh, see that shot right there? That did some serious damage. Knocked off the gun, made it go dead in the water. And oh, AI did it actually, I think. Yeah, AI dead. It is despawning. That leaves one Dagger frigate up against the Shark Fin all on its lonesome. And oh, it took some serious damage there. Both vessels at 90%, but the Shark Fin's a little bit bigger than the Dagger frigate, just a little bit. So that 90% is not an equal 90%. Oh, 78% after that barrage. Oh, that may be it. No, not quite. The Dagger frigate is not dead yet, but it's not going to survive more than, I'll give it 2 volleys. 2 volleys at most before it gets too damaged. Oh, bow blown completely off there. Well, there's one volley, is it? Nope, that's it. One more volley, and that was it. The Dagger frigate has been destroyed. So that's round one for this battle, folks. Victory for the Shark Fin by Varian 101. Go ahead and get the entrant spawned back in. I have to go a little bit higher for the Kawachi. They spawn underneath their spawn stick. Oop, hold on, pause that. There we go. Wouldn't have been horrible if it wasn't paused, but then I don't get to set up the camera angle. So both vessels moving in, well, both fleets. Entrance, because one's a fleet entry and the other one's just a single ship, but the seems to me, ooh, some big hits landing on the Kawachi there already, with a very initial volley doing some serious damage. Oh well, not too serious. It's actually not too bad, though it did lose 11% of its health. It didn't seem like it hit anything critical, but there go a couple of guns, and here comes more fire, and even more stuff is destroyed, and even more stuff is destroyed, and the Kawachi is down to 68% just like that. Oh man, the Shark Fin packs a serious punch, gotta give it that. Definitely gotta give it that. There we go again. It has some of those shells detonating on the water and then continuing on. But I don't know if that was actually different shells or if the detonating ones actually did stop. And it's just hard to tell because of the explosion graphic. That's got to be an 80% sinking for the Kawachi. And if not, and there it is. It is 2 damaged. So if nothing else, it has been defeated through damage alone. But it looks like the Shark Fins, this gun is not operating. This one has some heavy barrel damage. This one also has heavy barrel damage. This gun's really the only fully functional weapon the Shark Fin has left. But against the Dagger frigates, it doesn't need a whole lot of guns. They're very small. Oh, did that actually ricochet? That actually ricocheted. Like, you can see the angle bending off to the side. That was not a water skip. It ricocheted off the armor. Wow. Cram shells don't usually do that, at least not the APHE hybrid ones. Unless that was in a high explosive and I just misread the trails. But it looked like it was a penetration-based fuse and it bounced right off, which you don't see often. But both of these daggers badly hurt. This one down to 60%. Shark Fin turns its attention back to the higher health one, which has lost its bow and is oh man, 57 and 58% health respectively. Like, just a single shell to either one of them will probably finish them off. And now the Shark Fin's turning in one direction, rotating its turrets in the other, making it take forever to reacquire the targets. That is not a situation you want to put yourself in. It's like those guns basically just did a 360 and weren't firing the entire time. Oh, and that's gonna be it for that Dagger frigate. Yeah, 53%. It will despawn here very shortly. But the Shark Fin's still aiming at it. Is it going to change its mind, or is it going to... Nope, it's going to waste a shell. Well, just a shell on the dying opponent. And that is... Yep, that is an AI dead Dagger frigate. So, congratulations, Varian 101. Your Shark Fin here has made it on to round 3 of the secondary bracket of the Battleship Brawl tournament here. Teammaker, condolences, but your Kawachi here has been eliminated. Sorry to see it go. It was a fun ship to watch. But anyway, this was quick. I'm going to get another battle in here, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we're back, and in this battle we've got the Failship by Lowcalm. Oh, there we go. Going up against the Scimitar by Khan. So let's go ahead and get round one here's underway. We'll see who comes out on top and who's going home. The Scimitar has that really nasty fire rate. Very high rate of fire gun on it. He only has 5 barrels, but those 5 barrels fire a lot faster than most shells, or most cannons in this game. And that but all it takes is that one shot, just like that, and the turret has been popped off, and that is basically the game, just like that. The Scimitar no longer has any functional weapons, and it's just going to sit here like a lame duck as it gets blown apart. Man, that is a shame. That was just one hell of an initial strike by the Failship. Landed right where it needed to, popped the turret clean off. It is going to take the repair bots forever to fix that because of how the subconstruct repairing works. Especially with the barrels. Those barrels take forever to repair. And all the while, the Scimitar is getting slammed by the Failship's weapons. Chances are good that, yep, see, you can see blocks falling off there. That chances are good that more blocks from the turret will get knocked off before it gets repaired, and then it just, the repair bots won't be able to keep up. They won't be able to do what they need to in order to. Looks like we might have a collision incoming here, folks. It's gonna be close. My FPS is dropping out and lagging as if there's about to be a collision. That was a pretty big distance for it to start doing that. And oh, no. Looks like we've shimmied away from it. No collision happening. Oh, and those shells just got right into the center structure there. And yeah, there's no coming back from that at this point. That is it for the Scimitar. Unofficially, of course, not official until it despawns, but you'd have to give me some pretty horrendous odds to get me to not bet on that right now. Okay, and that is it, folks. The Scimitar is 2 damaged and going to despawn now. There it goes. So that's the end of round 1 between these 2 combatants. We'll see how round 2 goes, if the Failship can land another excellent strike like that, or if the Scimitar will actually get a chance to fight back. But yeah, if that does happen again, in the interest of speeding things up and so I can get a 3rd battle in on this episode, I'll end up just speeding it up again. Scimitar. Forgot for a moment what ship I was looking for. Alright, get the clock reset, and round 2, start. See how this goes. I wanna get in position and see what happens again here. Because it was a very well-placed strike. See how those initial shells look like they completely missed. And the Failship launching its volleys. Those shells look like they may... Nope, they fell a little bit short, hit the outer armor, as did those. Ooh, those shells are raining in nicely on the Failship. Doing some good damage. Took out the front gun, and made some holes in the deck, but only in the outer wooden layer. Whoop! FPS may be going there a little closer than I expected to. Don't know why I'm getting FPS hang-ups all of a sudden. Oh, and now both the front guns have taken some serious damage. Yeah, as long as the Scimitar keeps its guns going, it can definitely do some damage. But as soon as it takes one hit in that center compartment, basically the whole thing just goes up. It's like we have every defeat we've seen with the Scimitar. That's been what happened. I don't know why the fail ship's just charging straight at it. Should really be turning to broadside and bring its actual operable guns to bear. Why has the Scimitar stopped firing? Did it take a hit and I didn't notice? It doesn't... I mean, there was that explosion right there. Oh, it does look like a shell came in right through here and did some damage. Doesn't look like there's anything serious. It should still be firing. I'm not sure why it's not. Oh, we're about to have a headbutt again here. And... yep, there's the FPS lag. About to have a collision. Wham! Didn't do a whole lot to either ship, really. Actually, it looks like a whole bunch of blocks fell off the fail ship. Looks like it took the worst of that exchange. But now it's bringing those other guns around. And if it meant... those have been cramming forever, so they're going to be a super dense shell. If they're landed in the right spot, that could be all she wrote for the Scimitar. Looks like that just barely missed the center compartment and instead hit the inside of the outer armor. Oh, don't scrape your sides along each other, guys. That's how you crash the game. Okay, good. They're separating. I don't know why these guns aren't firing. There they go, and that was not a well-placed shot. Oh! Looks like the Scimitar got its cannon back online just in time to plant one right in the side of the fail ship there. Oh, that hit the center compartment. It looks like the gun's still functional. Okay, but I don't understand why some of these battles cause frame drops and some of them don't. It must have to do with, you know, the hydrodynamic calculations and whatnot for various ships or something. I don't know. But some episodes give me issues and other ones don't. And that was a straight shot right into the face of the turret. But it looks like it took it just fine. I mean, this one gun has been knocked out, but the rest seem to be functioning just fine. Okay, we got 5 seconds left on the clock here. As soon as that goes off, that's it. So yeah, that is a clear victory for the fail ship. Went ahead and sped up everything just to get it done a little bit quicker, because it was just basically just the fail ship having target practice. So yeah, condolences, Khan. Your Scimitar has been eliminated. Congratulations, Low Calm. Your fail ship is proving to not be all that fail, because it is moving on to round 3 of the secondary bracket. Because I went ahead and sped up these battles a bit, there's going to be enough time for me to do a third one, so I'll be right back with that. Okay, and we're back for the battle between the Odin by Yarn 4000 and the Zero Effort Metabreaker by Kaz. His name is Kazuo or Kazao, or I just call him Kaz because I can't say his name. I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get round 1 here underway. We'll see how the Zero Effort Metabreaker does with its immense volley of fire against the Odin's extremely fast rate of fire. Because the Zero Effort is rather fragile, but those shells are smaller but continuous. I think it's basically going to come down to how well the Odin survives the first volley or two. Oh, jeez, look at all those shells in the air. It is just raining cram shells. Oh, but the Odin's not exactly out of the storm either. Oh, man. But it seems to be doing just... it's a 95%. It weathered that storm just fine. How's the Zero Effort doing? It is just constantly getting battered by all those littler... well, not little, but smaller cram shells. Oh man, yeah, that is ripping a big hole in that side of the Odin there, but it is taking it just fine. And the Zero Effort's actually losing the hit point race at the moment. If it wants to win, it's going to have to knock out some of those guns. Because hitting the Odin in the hull, it's a very stable ship. It doesn't seem to care at all that it's losing hull. The Zero Effort is just losing its hull faster, basically, because it's all wood. So even these small cram shells are doing significant damage with each hit. Yeah, I think the Zero Effort's only hope at this point is to hit something critical and force it, knock out the AI basically on the Odin and force a despawn, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think that volley right there is going to put the Zero Effort at 2 damaged. Yep, that is it. The Zero Effort Meta Breaker has been defeated. It is going to despawn any moment now. As soon as those turrets go, that's it. That's it. It's official. Zero Effort Meta Breaker has been defeated in round 1. Oops, I don't know why I paused it before I restarted. Maybe get lost in the black abyss. Wait, Zero Effort Meta Breaker loaded in. That's a little high. Alright, I'll redo that. Oh, see, there's that black abyss again. Yeah, you kind of get, like, really low for the Zero Effort. And it's still high. You know what? I'm not going under the water to spawn in the vessel. It'll be fine. We've got the Odin. Combatants are ready to go. Get the clock reset, and round 2 start. We'll see who gets to come out on top on this battle, but the Zero Effort having absolutely no armor is particularly vulnerable to this sort of strategy. Just the maximizing number of shells coming in. They are on the smaller side for cram shells, but they're not exactly small shells. And they are definitely doing work on the Zero Effort here. You can see a lot of them bouncing off, even the wooden armor. But that may have been the actual turret armor that they bounced off of there. Yeah, Odin 99%, Zero Effort 86%. Let's see how this volley does. Looks like it's heading into the superstructure, so it's not going to do a whole lot. No, doesn't look like it. I mean, it blew a big ol' hole in the superstructure, don't get me wrong, but that's not going to stop the combat capability of the ship. There were several damaged guns over there. The Zero Effort just cannot handle the sustained fire. Yeah, this is looking very much similar to how the first round went, where the Zero Effort is just unable to tank the damage that the Odin puts out. It is a lot of shells. There's no doubt about that. I think that maybe that is it, folks. Zero effort meta breaker is 2 damage and going to despawn. So, condolences there, Kaz. Your entry has been eliminated from the Battleship Brawl. Or it will be here and there. Now it's officially been eliminated. Congratulations to Yarn 4000. Your Odin will be moving on to round 3 of the Battleship Brawl secondary tournament. We'll see if it continues to climb the ladder and see if it can get back up to the primary bracket. But anyway, this episode's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.